On a story you saw first on 5, a head-on collision in East Cleveland over the weekend that happened seconds after a police chase ended. Kristen Volk has been following this story since last night. And Kristen, you learned today the victim of that crash was on his way to get a haircut.
Yeah, that's right, Frank. First a haircut, because then he was going to take his grandchildren to see Sesame Street live downtown Saturday night. But a mundane errand turned into a life-ending moment here, where you see this toppled over street sign on Noble Road, just northwest of Euclid Avenue. 56-year-old Hollis Crump, described by his brother as a loving, talented, and caring person. A hard worker, too. For nearly 3 decades, he was employed by the city of Cleveland's water department. But Crump happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time Saturday afternoon. This was the result.
East Cleveland 911.
We need an ambulance over here. It's a car crash.
The saddest part to me is that 2 lives were lost.
Crump died at the scene. This man, 23-year-old James Smith Jr., died as well. Smith slammed into Crump's car shortly after a police chase ended. East Cleveland Mayor Gary Norton tells me it all started with a traffic stop.
A typical traffic stop, a driver driving erratically.
That happened here at Hayden and Woodworth. But when the East Cleveland officer approached Smith's car, he took off. A chase began, reaching speeds of at least 60 miles per hour down Woodworth for about a half mile.
About 20 seconds later, after a pursuit of about 4 city blocks, the police supervisor from the police station radioed back to the officer in pursuit, ordered him to stop the pursuit.
But the mayor says Smith continued fleeing, and 12 seconds later, Smith met Crump head-on here on Noble Road.
When the police pull you over, just pull over. Deal with whatever that circumstance is and go home. Everybody just wants to go home.
The mayor tells me there is body camera footage of the chase, but they are not releasing it at this time. The East Cleveland police were unavailable today, so it is unclear whether all chase policies were followed correctly in this incident. As for the suspect, James Smith, he had warrants out for driving without a license and contempt of court. He owed Shaker Heights $344. Live in East Cleveland, I'm Kristen Volk, News Channel 5.